Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back to another Thrift Store Thursday. I am so happy you stopped by today to hang out with me because I have some fun things to share with you. So let's go ahead and get started. So since spring is on its way, I keep thinking about decorating for like Easter and springtime and stuff. So I've been on the lookout for things that I can use in my house that are new to me for springtime. And I found this cute little bunny right here. He's a little planter, and I just thought he was so adorable. I love his big little winged little ears. I just thought he was adorable. So I picked him up for $2.99, and I just think he's so cute. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, or even if I'm going to use him as a planter, because if you sit him correctly, you really can't tell it's a planter. So I'm not real sure what I'm going to do with it. I have a few other rabbits. I love rabbits. I think they're so much fun. And it's not exactly just an Easter item, but I think I can use it throughout the springtime, which is awesome. So I was very happy to find this cute little guy. So then the next thing I found was, let's see, how much was it? It was $2.99, and it was a set of pillowcases with a beautiful like yellow on it. I think these are just gorgeous. It's got like this beautiful border on it, and then the rest of it's just like these little bouquets of flowers, and I just think it's so pretty. I am really loving the yellow lately, and I think this is so beautiful. And it's got a nice little, can you see that there? It's got a nice little edging detail there also. So these were $2.99, like I said, and I picked up 2 of them, which I thought was a really great find. I have a few. I think I have a blue one and a pink one like this, but this is the first yellow one that I think I have. Maybe not. Maybe I've got another yellow one. I can't remember, but I'm loving the yellow this year. So this, I was so excited about that. I'm hoping to add a little bit of yellow. I don't know where to add it. That's my problem. Should I add it to my bedroom, or should I add it to my living room? I don't really know. I don't know what to do. It's so confusing. But anyways, those were a great steal. I've always loved vintage pillowcases, so I was, of course, very happy to bring those home with me. So the next thing I picked up was 99 cents, and it was this right here. It's just a glass coaster, and I thought it was really super duper pretty. It's got like a little daisy pattern on it, and it's so pretty. And then the edging has like a scallop on it. And as I was looking at it when I got home, I realized that it is not really a coaster at all. It is supposed to be an ashtray, I think. There's one little spot right here on the edge where it's got a little indentation, which I'm assuming you would rest it on. So, oh well, I bought myself an ashtray. But that's alright. I think it is super pretty, and I think I can still use it as a coaster. And they had a whole stack of them, but I didn't pick them up because not too long ago I bought a set of coasters that had the glass bottom, and then like they had the metal silver band around the top, and I absolutely love those, and I use those wherever I need a coaster. So I didn't need a whole bunch of them, but I just thought this was really pretty. I could use it to put a pillar candle on or something like that, or even like I thought this would be really pretty to use underneath a little pot. There's a small little one with like flowers in it or something, and I use this as like the drain pan. So yeah, I just thought it was really pretty, and I didn't want to pass it up, so I just bought one of them. I think they had 4 altogether, but it was pretty, and it was sparkly, and it caught my eye, so I brought it home with me. And yeah, I'm sure I'll find something to use it with. So the next thing I found was a little red and white Transferware Plate, and it looks like this. I think it is so gorgeous. It says on the back, Romantic England, Penhurst Place, Kent, circa 1341. Historic and ancestral homes of the Sydneys. Sir Philip Sidney, poet and soldier, was born here. And it's by the J and G, Meakin in England. So I don't know. It's like one of those little historic place plates, and I love that it was in the red and white, and it was only $1.99. So of course this little guy was coming home with me, and I just think it is so pretty. And what I really like the most about it is that right in the middle, in the front lawn, there are 3 little deer, just like hanging out in the front lawn. There's one sitting down, one standing up fully, and then like one with its head down. You probably won't be able to see it because it is so tiny, but so that of course just sold me on it because I love deer, vintage deer. If you know my Christmas time, I decorate with a lot of deer, so I thought that was really neat and I liked it a lot. So there is a little bit of discoloration right up here at this corner, just on this little corner, but the rest of it looks really nice, so I was very happy about that. And of course I had to bring it home. Wish I would have found more, but I only found the 1 plate. Alright, so moving on, I have 2 more like kitchenware items, and the first one I found was $1.99, and I was totally in love with it as soon as I saw it, and it is this glass pitcher right here. I think it is so cool. It's probably, I don't know, it doesn't have any like markings on it to tell you how much it holds, but I'm thinking it's like maybe a quart or something like that. But I loved the handle right here, and it's got just a little, pour spout in the front, but the lines on it is so cool. I just think that is so neat. Very retro to me. So the markings on the bottom of it say Coveter. I can't really make it out, but I can make out Italy quite well. So I looked it up on eBay and on Etsy, and I saw a pair of these being sold for $40. The difference though is that they had this little plastic stopper on the top of it. Yeah, and this one didn't have the stopper on it, which is fine, but it definitely is dated to like the 50s and the 60s, which I think is super cool. And it looks very like Art Deco-ish with the little lines. Can you see the lines there? They go up, around, and like to the other side. I think it is just so cool. So anyways, I was very excited about this because I only bought it for $1.99. So I think this would be so much fun sitting on the shelf, or even like holding flowers, or I may even use it. It is in like perfect condition, like when I want to mix up some like lemonade or like mojitos or something like that. I'll definitely, this actually would be a really fun thing to add to like a bar cart or something for the summertime. So yeah, I think this is a super cool find, and I was so tickled about that. Even before I looked it up, I was like, this is so cool. I love it so much. So that's why, of course, I looked it up, because I wanted to know for sure if it was vintage or not, and it is, so that makes me very happy. So then the last thing I found at in the kitchenware department were 2 bowls, and they were $1.99 each, and these are amazing. I love these so much. They're each $1.99, and what I love about these is that they're so heavy, and they look like ironstone to me. I don't know that they are, but I like how short they are, and I love this nice rim around the bottom. And these just scream farmhouse to me, just because of their like kind of chunky feel to them, I guess. And I don't know. So of course I had to pick up both of them, and I just think they are so cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I would definitely love to like display them a lot, and they are in really good condition. It does have a marking on the bottom that says IDG. Now I looked that up and I haven't been able to find anything on it, but that really doesn't matter. To me, they seem just like the quintessential, like those big, chunky, really heavy pottery mixing bowls in like a miniature version. So I of course had to get them, and they like I said, they scream farmhouse to me. So I am very excited about these bowls. And yeah, I can't wait to use them somewhere. I think they are so cool. And they're quite heavy for being such a small bowl. So I'm very excited about these. I'm so crazy. I get so excited about dishes. That is so weird. But I know a lot of you are the same way though. But that's alright. We can stick together in our craziness over dishes. Alright, so I have 2 more things to share with you today. And one of which is a pillow. It's a lumbar pillow. And I bought it for $1.99, and I didn't really buy it for the cover, but more for the pillow itself. And it looks like this right here. And of course, I'm loving the yellow. I mean, this print does not work in my house at all. I mean, maybe it would be okay for like maybe an accent pillow or something, but this is like a very modern print to me, and which is sad because I really am enjoying this bright yellow with the gray and the white. I think it is so cool. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to incorporate this into my house. But it was just a nice size lumbar pillow, which I thought it would look really nice on, you know, I've got a couple armchairs and stuff like that, which I thought this would look nice on. And for $1.99, I was not going to pass it up. It does have a nice zipper on it, so I can take it off, which is my thought of taking off the cover and making my own covers for this particular pillow. So that will work out very nicely and at a super price of $1.99. So that was really cool. So the last thing I have to share with you today is a print that I can put in a frame, and I could not believe this was still in the store and someone hadn't already picked it up because it was only $1.99, and it screams spring to me and very vintage to me. So did I say it was $1.99? Yeah, I think I did. Anyways, I'm just so excited about this. It's rather large, so hopefully, there we go. It's like a picture. You know, it looks like a botanical print, which I think is awesome, and it's of a pink chrysanthemum, which I love chrysanthemums. So this is like absolutely perfect. I love it so much. It's still in its like plastic container or plastic cover on it, and it just says Pink Chrysanthemum by Paul de Longpre. It was printed by the Gallery Graphics of Missouri and the USA. So I just thought this was so pretty, and I think this will work out very nicely for in my living room for the springtime, because I think I was pretty much set on bringing in pinks and blues this year. Like I always use blues and greens, but I think I wanted to add some pinks this year, and this will be perfect. So I'm very excited about it, and it is just gorgeous. Hopefully you can see it without being blinded. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I'm just so excited about this. So yeah, that was like the first thing I found at the thrift store, and I was like, oh, today is gonna be a good day. So yeah, I was very excited about that. I can't wait. I'm pretty sure I have a frame that will fit in. I'm hoping that it will fit without having to trim it down. It does have a rather wide band around it, which I like that. So I'm hoping I already have a frame that will work. I know I've got something that's very close to the size, so I may have to trim it down just a little bit to make it work, but I think that will be okay. So yeah, very excited about that find. So that is it for, that was the last thing that I have to share with you. It feels like this went really fast today. Maybe it didn't, maybe I'm just feeling that way. Anyways, but I feel like I found some really fun things this week. Definitely some things that make me want to start decorating for spring like right away. But I'm going to try to wait just a little bit longer till like mid-March, because I know everybody is decorating for spring right now. But I live in Minnesota, and spring is not going to be here until maybe the end of April. If we're lucky, the beginning of April, the snow will start melting. But we are like a month, almost 2 months away from actually like full-time spring. Like we can go outside and enjoy the spring without any snow. So I am trying to hold off with my decorating, and I know that's not very helpful for all of you who like to know what I am doing for my decorating for spring, because everyone's already decorating for spring. But I just can't bring myself to do it yet. But I probably won't be able to hold out very much longer, because I've got things and ideas swirling in my head, and pretty soon I'm going to need to get them out of there and try to create some stuff. So it'll probably be in the next 2 weeks, if I'm perfectly honest. It'll probably start happening. But right now I'm standing my ground, and I'm not going to decorate for spring for a little bit still. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And of course, as always, let me know down in the comments what you found this past week when you were out and about and doing some thrifting of your very own. I would love to know what you found, because that just makes it so much more fun for me. And of course, if you are new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell. And I will see you guys again next week for another Thrift Store Thursday. Bye now.